Hey guys, I did a quick tutorial before work today on how to get this look, so if you want to get this look, keep on watching. We're gonna start it with moisturizer, because no matter what makeup you put on, no matter how expensive or how cheap it is, if you don't have a good base, it's not gonna turn out like the way you want it to. And make sure you bring it down to your neck, because you want your neck moisturized too, because you're gonna put foundation on your neck as well. So now we're gonna use just some primer. Smooth. So now I'm gonna use foundation, so I'm just pumping a little bit on my hand, dabbing it and dabbing it on my face. I've been in a beauty blender stage right now where I have been using beauty blenders all the time. I used to never like beauty blenders, but right now they've been working for me. And if you want a little bit more full coverage, just put a little bit more on your hand. And then, yeah. Now I'm just going to use concealer and conceal my eyes. I'm like running out and I'm getting sad. It's my favorite concealer. It's the Arbonne concealer in the lightest shade, because I'm the lightest shade in everything. So now I'm using the other side of the blender just because obviously my foundation is a little bit darker than my highlighter, and just buff that into the skin. Okay, so next up I'm putting setting powder under my eyes to do my eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna use peanut butter and make sure it covers all of your under eye, because any fallout, the translucent powder will cover it, and then when you wipe it away, there won't be any eyeshadow on your foundation. Okay, so I'm using the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe to get this look, and I'll show you every color that I use. And you don't need to use this palette to get this look, you just need some browns and whites, and you're good. Okay, so I'm going to start off with buffing my crease, and I put my foundation on top of my eyelid, so that's why I'm not using a primer. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and I just tap off the extra, and then I'm going to go right along my crease.
I just don't want to blend that out fully.
Okay, so now I'm going to go in with just a darker shade. I'm going to go in with this one, and I'm using just a little bit smaller of a brush, if you can tell. Tap off the extra, and you just want to make sure everything's blended. If you mess up, literally just blend. It makes all of the difference. Okay, so you're gonna start looking crazy soon, also. So you're gonna take this flat-sided brush, and you're gonna go into a deep brown shade. So I'm gonna go with this one. And you're just gonna go a triangle right here. As you can see, it does not need to be perfect. You just kind of want to do like half your eye as brown. Okay, so you're officially looking crazy now. So now you're gonna take a brush, a flat-ended brush, like kind of thick, but whatever, it doesn't matter. And you're gonna take any setting spray you want. So I'm using toner because this thing right beside me. You can use the MAC setting spray. You can use the NYX setting spray. You can use like water, but like I probably wouldn't use water. And you're just gonna spray it. Preferably not to the camera, but you're gonna spray it. So now you're gonna go into a very, very light shade. And then you're gonna go right and make another triangle.
Right for your crease.
And you're gonna blend over top of the brown. Kind of looking like a cut crease, but it's way not as hard. And I'm done. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so now you're gonna use the same brush you used for your first thing, and you're gonna blend everything together. And I'm talking like for a long time. Like, don't do it for 2 seconds because it's not gonna look good. Okay, I just did my other eye. So we're gonna go back in with this shade after we've blended and just make sure it is snatched. Do people say that? I don't know. And blend a bit more. Because we want our eyes to pop, right? And if you didn't know, we do. Okay, so now we're going to use the flat-ended brush that we used for our brown. I'm going to dip it into that brown again. And go under our eyes and make a little bit of an eyeliner. Now we're going to use an eyeliner. I don't wear liquid eyeliner that often, so I need to get a new one. But we're going to put it all on our lid. So now we're just going to use any brush and just wipe off all the translucent powder we had. So now we're going to pick a powder. I like setting my foundation with powder. You don't have to. I do. I swear by it. But preference. I'm just going to use this brush because I washed all my brushes last night, and the one I usually use is fine. So I'm just going to tap. And this can be any foundation you want. And I try not to go on where I put the translucent powder. Brows. Probably should have done it before setting your powder, but like, we're not doing it that way. Okay, so now that our brows are done, eyes are done, we're gonna contour. So I'm just using a little flat brush from Benefit. I just wash them and use them all the time for my contour, no matter what it is. I'm just using this little Smashbox palette, and I'm just using this cool tone bronze to contour. So I'm gonna go in right here to right here. You can do that too. I'll show you.
And brush up until fully blended.
Now we're gonna go to the forehead. So now we're gonna use a brush like this, just fluffy, whatever. I'm going into my Arbonne palette and we're gonna use this shade and just bronze. So I'm going right above the contour line. And just kind of go where you contoured. And then also bring it down your neck. I'm not going to use brush, so I'm just going to go in and I'm using this pinky highlight. I'm just going and just a bit up. And then you're almost done. Okay, so I did mascara off camera. I'm just gonna fill in my lips. I'm using the Arbonne liner in Peach. And this is the completed look. I hope you guys liked it. It's really simple to do, and I'm sure you guys can make use out of this. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Very, very light shade. Can I help you?
I thought you just said something.
No, I am, but not to you. I said that's a pretty good job.